All right, everybody, we're back in. It's Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. So glad you are all with us. During the break here, I brought my presents today that I did not bring for the prior show. So
Very exciting.
Got
Thank you,
I got Nikki and Billy scratching away here, and hopefully you guys will win like $4,000 a month for life. You'll be set for life, right?
Did you know I am the year of the rat?
Are you really?
Yeah, 1960. I was born.
That's the year of the rat?
It is.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. But I want to remind you guys also, for the new year, don't forget to check out bestholein1.com. That's bestholein1.com. They have a membership you can join for the year for $75. Thought about a New Year's resolution. $75, join the Hole-in-One Club. If you're out golfing with your friends and you make a hole-in-one, you're going to win $2,500 or more. And you have to find out more at bestholein1.com today. You can also give them a call at 844-923-7844 for their Best Hole-in-One golf packages. We use them for our men's club at Paso Robles Golf Club all the time for a $10,000 hole-in-one every month. You can choose your own prizes, golf ball drops, putting contests, vacations, travel options, cars, you name it, bestholein1.com. And 844-923-7844 is their phone number. And we thank Billy Whitney with Best Hole-in-One. He's done a great job with us at Paso and also with the radio show as well. So, any winners?
Not yet, but I'm still scratching, buddy.
All right. Well, we can scratch through the show here.
120,000 recorded hole-in-ones in 2019.
Oh, there were?
That's a lot, but there was also, that's one every 3,500 rounds.
Wow, I got a long ways to go.
So if you play 3,500 rounds, you should get a one. But it's 120,000, one every 3,500 rounds. That's hole ones. Very excited. I just won something, dude, I think.
I almost had a hole-in-one this year. I know almost doesn't count, but it was dang close, man. I thought it was finally it. I thought as the ball was in the air, I thought, you know what? This is it. I can finally say I had one.
Yeah.
Just missed. No, it was hole 13.
I remember when you got pretty close.
Yeah.
This year.
That would be a New Year's resolution for me for 2020. Although it's hard to think like, hey, I'm going to get a hole-in-one. Then you're going to get a hole-in-one. I just don't know how that's really going to happen.
I got a $3 winner here, baby.
$3. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it.
We were talking about some of the highlights in golf in general for the year. Obviously, Tiger we talked a lot about it last week. Was what an
amazing,
just
amazing,
incredible.
Talk about a good thing for golf.
But
yeah,
the best mic drop moment, and Nikki brought it up. She's at the Solheim Cup when Suzanne Patterson, which is a friend of yours. Remember you hung out with Suzanne in Florida?
Yep.
She was a pick. She hasn't played. She just had a baby. She was a captain's pick for the team. She had an 18-month-old baby, which is pretty young. Has hardly played any golf. She was a long shot at the best, but she made the putt to win the cup, and then quickly announced her retirement of golf. Dropped the mic. I'm done.
Right.
So I'm going to be a mama now. Probably one of the coolest moments, for her. What a way to go out.
It was really cool.
Just it was just really, really, really cool. Give you goosebumps. Also, the little moment with the girl on the green with Woodland the little down girl that Gary Woodland played at the Waste Management in Phoenix.
Yeah,
huge moment. It went viral, but it was really a good. They're still friends. You see the special; those guys still hang out. Mike would appreciate this, and even Nikki, the deer. We went to the Masters when this guy named Danny Willett won, that no one ever heard of, and although Mike and I spent the practice round with him.
Yeah, that was I love that was the first guy we saw.
First ball struck at the Masters was Danny Willett. We didn't know who he was, and he ends up winning that.
First time we ever step on the property, that's the first guy we see.
So he is back in the world. He's 29th in the world ranking, which is huge because after he won the Masters, he was long gone. He won again. They say here he's no longer a resident of the island of misfit toys. But he's good for Danny because he's, like Nikki said, it must be hard. He went, he just went from hero to nothing. But pretty good moment. Gary Player has broke his age for the 2,500th time. He shot.
That is incredible. People have no idea how hard that
is.
He's
84 years old and shoots his age every time he goes out. 2,500 rounds since he's broken his age. So that is, a record that'll probably never, ever be broken. He still travels. He's still healthy. He's like a 50-year-old. He hits it past Nicklaus, which is the first time, they played together and Jack's won or not. And so it's the first time that he can hit it farther than Nicklaus and Loves Every Minute. But I think Gary Player is a highlight for this.
Oh, no doubt.
What he's doing for golf. He still loves the game. He's an ambassador. But 2,500 times, Mike, he's broken his age. That's incredible. And then one of the biggest, question marks for the year. And when this year started last year, when 19 started, all the rules changes and everybody's freaking out about the rules changes. The flag stick was going to be a whole big issue. How often do you see someone leave a flag stick in? Once in a while, right?
Only for long putts.
But you see, what's his name? Adam Scott does it on every putt.
Yep.
But it's just, it didn't become a thing like everybody thought it would. And the last time I played a few holes, I was playing with Owen. It just seemed like we always just took it out of habit. We never once. I did have one putt I didn't want to walk all the way up, so I left it in. But do you leave it in or out? Do you guys?
It's funny. I like having it out. I found that some of the people I play with now leave it in, and I've left it in, and I think it actually caused me some putting woes. It doesn't, for as long as I've putted without the pin in, it just doesn't.
A different visual.
Yeah, it makes me almost try to avoid it. I don't know what that pin's sticking up, but I don't know. I like it. I know I do like it out.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think that's what
I like it.
And the people you're playing with, are you guys seeing anything consistent?
Well, yeah, some of the guys I play with in the mornings, they leave it in all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
I think the people that are like really fast players, that like put a big premium on being fast, leave it in.
Yeah, they like to leave it in, and the part about that's hard when you're playing with people that like to leave it in. I feel weird when I go, okay, I'm going to take it out.
Yeah,
I almost feel like I'm, I don't know, creating it. I don't know.
I felt that way until I putted and it hit the flag stick and came back and sat on the front of the hole, and then after that I was done. I take it out. I don't care.
Yeah, I think that's the way you have to own it.
Yeah,
you just have to own it and go, hey, it doesn't matter. I'm taking it out. I'm taking it out. There's no doubt about it. This is kind of interesting. I had no idea that all the rules incidents, that there was they talk about the 21 most painful rule incidents of 2019.
Yeah. Nikki's got a couple over there.
You got a couple of those?
Oh, yeah. Eddie Pepperell?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure. I think there's more to that story that wasn't really.
Refresh me on the whole.
That's the running out of the golf balls.
Oh, yeah.
He launched his balls into a pond until his bag was empty, and he was ultimately disqualified.
That's right.
And Martin Keimer said that he came over to tell us he had run out of balls. He didn't ask if he could borrow one. He didn't look like he wanted to play. He didn't putt with his putter on the third hole. He putted with a wedge, so there was a lot happening. So who knows what that was all about.
It's so funny. How about slow play incidents? Remember the painstaking length of time it took J.B. Holmes to play his final round at Riviera, 5.5 hours. More than his actual win at the Genesis Open. It was another incident of slow play becoming a public lament for fans. Holmes' pedestrian ways resurfaced the final round of the Open Championship. His playing partner and outspoken slow play critic Brooks Koepka unable to completely hide his disgust, but Holmes' methodical ways were overshadowed when video of Bryson DeChambeau's dawdling at the Northern Trust Open went viral. Koepka once more went public with him in anger about the issue, calling out DeChambeau by name, which is a rarity amongst the Brotherhood of the PGA Tour. So that's a big thing that I know the Tour, both PGA and European Tour, are addressing for 2020. But I don't know. I don't know how they're going to address that, other than if you put guys on the clock, you get some kind of clock like they've done in baseball now, or between pitches they have a certain number of seconds that they can throw the ball and all that. But slow play is
the thing
that does kill golf. There's no doubt about it.
The thing that I appreciate about what's been happening recently is this going away from penalizing the entire group, because I always felt that was so unfair.
Yeah.
You know, you have a group and there can be one player who's just a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
And the other three players, they have no choice. It's not like they have a choice. What can they do? But they were getting penalized, you know, if they were called out for it. And now it looks like they're going more to an individual, you know, and actually timing that individual, which I'm happy to see.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting. I always found that was kind of weird too when they would penalize a whole foursome for the slow play. But I guess the situation is too. You might have a couple players, although this is the PGA Tour. You might have a couple players where they're really both struggling, you know, and so it's not just one player, but it might be two. But I think that happens probably more in amateur golf. Yeah. You know, where if you're playing in amateur tournaments and you have a couple people, and you always have someone who has, you know, who has a bad hole. I can remember caddying for you this year, Nikki, and there are a couple times, you know, a couple players had really, really bad holes, and you can feel the pressure be put on the group and the whole thing, and you feel really bad for the person. Right. You know, and you get behind, and then, you know, so I don't know. It's a weird situation, you know, when it comes to slow play,
and that's different from someone who, like when I played in the San Francisco Championship up at Presidio, with that one girl who literally her pre-shot routine went on for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
every time she hit the ball. I mean, it was almost enough to make you have an anxiety attack. I mean, and then I get up to hit, and I'm like, okay, we got to go. I mean, it totally put me out of my game.
It ruins the flow of the whole thing.
Totally.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard to play that way. See, I feel that way with the flag stick though too.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes I'm just kind of going, oh, I'm conceding the fact, like, well, the flag's in, I'm the last one putting. You know, if I take it out, then I'm taking too much time, and then I'm, you know, and I got to stop thinking that way.
You have to be more disciplined with what's good for you.
Yeah, what's my pre-shot routine on the putting green? What's the flow? What's the feel?
You're not a slow player. So you've always said to me, Mike, this is your time.
Yeah.
You have this time to hit your shot. Don't feel rushed.
Yeah.
And that's so true.
Yeah, that's true. I need to remind myself that.
You need to remind yourself of that.
A lot of things that I say that I need to put on myself.
See, that's why I remind you of
Remind myself of that. Any winners, Billy?
I don't know. You bought me 2 Hispanic cards.
I know. These are a little more difficult. Yeah.
So, you know,
we're trying to learn Spanish.
Spanish real quick.
No, I actually, those are ones like I got my family.
Loteria.
Yeah, those are cool cards. I could show you guys those.
I'm looking at them. You're trying to match some kind of symbol.
Yeah.
So,
my son won like $10 on one of those cards.
Yeah, I don't know if I did or not. There's a lot of cool things on this. I don't think so though. I could use the Musico guy. El Musico had won something.
I love
or the El Galo.
It's just like golf.
Chicken.
Like, you look at the scratchers. Like you look at Nikki, and Nikki's going through square by
rooster.
Nikki's going square by square.
Well, you don't have to scratch those things.
Yeah, you scratch them as you find them here.
Or you just look at them.
The personality is awesome, man. It's so great.
Or you scratch it, just look up. See if
we're going to take our last break.
Specific way to do it.
Take our last break. Everybody will be right back. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. You'll be right back. Don't forget you can get us at golftalkradio.com and get our podcast there anytime. Stay with us.